about South Carolina. Right down in St. Helena, where the first slaves had their first taste of freedom, right here, just after South Carolina seceded from the Union. Think about South Carolina. Think about the Penn Center, where the first time that those former slaves got a chance to learn to read and write. Think about that. Think about it where young civil rights workers for the first time came and had integrated meetings. That's about South Carolina. Let's talk about that. But we know that part of South Carolina. But we also know that South Carolina has some other history as well. We know that 1/4 of this state lives in poverty. 1/4 of the state lives in poverty. We know that the incarceration rates, even though African Americans represent 30% of the population, they also represent 3/4 of those incarcerated. We know that. That's the reality. We want to change that. This is what this movement is about. This is about changing. South Carolina, changing the country, changing our relationship, changing and building that beloved community. That's what this campaign is about. It's a historic campaign. We have a statesman. We have a public servant who has been that all his life, from the mayor to Congress to the Senate. He's been there working. It's not about the time that you spend, it's the substance you make out of that time that you spend. And that's what Bernie Sanders is saying. It's been sustenance every particular point in time, whether it's health care, whether it's against those who profit from our work. Bernie has been there. I've had the opportunity to come here and to meet him and to know that I'm a part of this and know that we're all a part of history. We make our history right here this moment. We make our history with the choices that we make. And what it is, isn't it amazing to know that you're building not only a movement, but you're building that movement right in the face of a presidential election. We've never had that opportunity before. We're going to change this country. It's every single one of us as Americans. We're going to change this country. And we need you, all of you, to be a part of this. Not only to vote, but to remain engaged. Senator, President Bernie Sanders is talking about continued engagement, sustained engagement. That's what this is about. Demos. Ordinary people. Engaged, ordinary people. Sustainable engagement. Let me bring him to the stage, because certainly he belongs to us, and he belongs to us right now, and we got to work as hard as we can. To the next president of the United States,